this is what led me to ask him to do that. And I asked him kind of last minute because I was going to do something different today. And then I was reading this, and I thought, well, I'll see if he will be gracious enough to come tonight and to speak. And he's going to do that with us. But I'll explain why in just a moment. But follow along with me, if you will. Psalm 91, verse 1. It says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I will trust." I kind of that whole the secret place, because he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God in Him I will trust. There's four in those two verses. There's four names for God there: the Most High, Almighty, the Lord, and my God. And the Most High is Elion, Almighty is Shaddai, and the Lord is Yahweh, and my God is Elhaweh, or Elhei. But he who dwells in the secret place, and I think, how do you get into the secret place? Well, I think ultimately through prayer. I really believe that. I think it's ultimately through prayer. And when you look at the times when Jesus prayed, they're always usually, the majority of the time, something big happens. So like in Matthew 14, verse 23, it says, "After dismissing the crowds, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. Well into the night, he was there alone." What happens after that is Jesus walks on water. And then in Matthew chapter 26, verse 39, it says, "Going a little further, he fell face down and he prayed." This is when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane. So what happened after that? What? He's crucified. Major events happen all around these things real well, but if you come from the camp store, used to be the horse barn, and you're going towards the campgrounds, and you go between the lakes, the little causeway there, when you pass that causeway, there's a little parking lot on the left-hand side. Well, when the COVID hit, and I started doing 10 at 10, I would go out there to that little parking spot, and I would turn my car around, and I would face to where I could see both lakes. And it's just really beautiful out there. It's really pretty. And I, believe it or not, got reception out there. Very few places you can get reception out there. So I was able to do 10 at 10 live. So I hadn't been out there in probably 3, 4, 5 months probably to that spot. So I thought, well, I'm going to go out there. I'd come to the church that morning. I was working on my sermon for Sunday morning, and I just sat there. I pulled in. I put my seat back, and I'm crowded in the car because I got my laptop on my lap, and I got my Bible. No, for some reason, I just thought, I've got to go. I'm going to go back out to my spot. So as I was leaving earlier the first time, I passed somebody, and I waved at them. And so when I got to the house and came back to the park, I was pulling in. They were leaving, and they looked at me like, "What the heck are you doing back?" Because, I had just left. So I just kind of waved at them and awkwardly, and I went to that spot, and I get my seat adjusted, my laptop on my lap, and I get a phone call from somebody. And they said, are you at the park? I was like, somebody following me? They proceeded to tell me that, I said, yeah, I'm here. And they just wanted to talk about something that was pretty important. And so they came into the spot where I was, and they informed me that they had been on a walk. And they were praying, "Lord, I just need to talk to somebody. I'd like to talk to Mark, Lord. If the door is open somehow or another, if I could just see him out here, I'd know that's a sign I need to, you're going to take care of this or whatever." So as they were telling me, as I drove into the park coming back from my bathroom break, they saw me pull by. And so they knew then that they were supposed to talk to me. And